Hello and welcome everyone to the in-depth series of Drishti IAS. My name is Pragya. In today's interesting episode of this in-depth series, we are going to discuss a very important and a burning issue that is going on as of now. The title of our today's discussion is, and the issue is, why is Ladakh demanding to be included in the 6th schedule? So in this discussion, we are firstly going to shed a light on the 6th schedule of our Indian Constitution, because without understanding the 6th schedule, you'll not be able to figure out why Ladakh specifically wants to be included in the 6th schedule. Then we are also going to examine what protections are offered under Article 371 of our Indian Constitution. Then definitely we are going to try to find an answer to the issue or the title of our today's discussion, that why is Ladakh demanding to be included in the 6th schedule? How is it going to benefit the current union territory? And lastly, we are going to discuss a practice question for your prelims examination. So if I talk about the news or the background of our today's topic, recently there was a meeting held between the Honorable Union Home Minister, Mr. Amit Shah, and the representatives of the people who are demanding complete statehood for Ladakh, and those includes the Leh Apex Body or the ABL and the Kargil Democratic Alliance. So there was this meeting in which the Union Home Minister ensured that yes, he is going to take care of the special status of the state. He is going to offer the protection of Article 371 to the state. Okay. He also said that we will take care of your land, we will take care of your jobs, we will take care of your culture. But he has specifically denied that, you will not be granted a separate statehood and you will definitely not be included in the 6th schedule of the Indian Constitution. So this brings us to the point of, or the important moot point of our today's discussion, that what exactly is this 6th schedule of our Indian Constitution. And this will make you understand that why the Ladakh wants to be included specifically in this schedule of our Indian Constitution. So basically, the 6th schedule contains provisions regarding the administration of tribal areas in the states of Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram. And the 6th schedule talks about the creation of autonomous district councils. So these autonomous district councils are elected bodies. And these elected bodies are responsible for the administration of the tribal areas. So you see that they have a certain degree of autonomy in them, be it legislative, be it administrative or be it judicial. So the 6th schedule talks about the creation of this autonomous district councils, and the constitutional validity of these autonomous district councils has been discussed in detail in our Polity Primer series. Okay, moving forward, let us analyze what protections are offered by Article 371 of our Indian Constitution, which the Union Home Minister has said that they will be offering it to the Ladakh. So see, the Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Act (2019) created two separate union territories, the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir and the UT of Ladakh. And mind you, Ladakh does not have its own legislative assembly, which is there in the case of UTs like Delhi and Chandigarh. So, since the time it was created as a union territory, it was demanding that no, we do not want the status of the union territory. We want a separate statehood, okay. So, but despite being a union territory, the Union Home Minister has suggested that okay, we are going to offer you the protection of Article 371 in the Indian Constitution that is usually available to the states. So, Articles 371 and 371 Clause A offer specific states special provisions typically aimed at providing representation for particular religious and social communities and granting them autonomy to manage their affairs without interference from the state and central government. But they are not completely independent from interference. If you will see in the case of autonomous district councils, they are having a certain degree of autonomy, be it legislative, be it executive, be it administrative, or be it judicial. Okay. So, in the case of Article 371, they are definitely independent from the interference of the central and the state government, but they are not completely autonomous in nature. Moving forward, when the Constitution initially took effect, Article 371 was a standalone provision. It only talked about creation of a development board. For the states of Maharashtra and Gujarat. So, it was a very stand-alone article, but with time various clauses were added in this article to provide various special provisions to the states. Okay, so let us look at the special provisions. So, basically Article 371 Clause A grants a special provision to the state of Nagaland. Then Article 371 Clause B grants it to Assam. Article 371 Clause C, Manipur. Article 371 Clause D, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Then Article 371 Clause E, establishment of a central university in Andhra Pradesh. Moving forward, Article 371 Clause F to Sikkim. Article 371 Clause G to Mizoram. Article 371 Clause H, Arunachal Pradesh. Article 371 Clause I, Goa, and the last Article 371 Clause J talks about the special provisions for the state of Karnataka. Now, let us move ahead and understand that under Article 371A, which contains provisions related to Nagaland, Parliament cannot enact laws that affect the social, religious or customary legal practices of the Nagas or the transfer and ownership of land without concurrence from the state assembly. So, you see various special provisions are given to those states who have particularly tribal population in them. Okay, and these tribal populations are scheduled tribes population. So, see, when we were talking about Article 371, we saw that yes, it was a very standalone article. But after the creation of new states, we realized that yes, we need to grant certain special provisions to some of these states, and these states includes most of the northeastern states such as Assam, Mizoram, Nagaland, Sikkim, etc. So, similar protections have also been extended to the Mizos or the state of Mizoram under Article 371 Clause G, as we have just seen. Moving forward, Articles 371B and Clause B and C allow the creation of special committees in the legislative assemblies of Assam and Manipur. And these committees comprise MLAs elected from tribal areas and hill areas respectively. And this is the case with Sikkim as well. When Sikkim was included as a state in the India, okay, it had a certain provision that the whole land in Sikkim belongs to the Sikkim government. Even the lands owned by private individuals. So, see, there is an umbrella of protection that is available for most of the northeastern states who have tribal populations in them. And this brings us to the question that why is Ladakh demanding to be included in the 6th schedule? Why does it not want the protection of Article 371 of our Indian Constitution? So, inclusion under 6th schedule would allow Ladakh to create autonomous district and regional councils, ADCs and ARCs. And as I have said that yes, they have a certain degree of autonomy with respect to legislative decisions, with respect to judicial decisions, and with respect to administration decisions as well, because they are the elected bodies. So, Ladakh is demanding a separate statehood. It is demanding a certain degree of autonomy that is free from the interference of the central and the state government. Okay, because 97% population in Ladakh consists of the tribal population or the STs. So it is saying that when you are granting similar protection to other states, northeastern states, who have their own land, who have their own culture, who have reservation in jobs for their own people, why can't you grant it to us? Okay. And this would include the power to make laws on subjects such as forest management, agriculture, administration of villages and towns, inheritance, marriage, divorce, and social customs. And we have seen this when we were discussing the constitutional validity of ADCs, that yes, they have the power to enact laws, that is legislative power over these subjects, and they are completely free from the interference of any kind of state government or the central government. Moving forward, the schedule, that is the 6th schedule, also gives ARCs and ADCs the power to collect land revenue, impose taxes, regulate money lending and trading, collect royalties from licenses or leases from the extraction of minerals in their areas, and establish public facilities such as schools, markets and roads. And apart from this, they are entitled to act as a court as well, with the prior sanction of the governor. So whenever there is a crime that is punishable with death sentence, or more than 5 years of imprisonment, they can be tried by this autonomous district councils or the ADCs. Okay, so basically they have the power to act as a court as well as and when required. They also have the power to adjudicate any kind of dispute that is going on in the tribal people. So basically, if you see the mentality of tribal people, they are not very much influenced by our today's modern world. They live with their own customs, they have their own way of life, and definitely they are excluded from the mainstream society. But they want to be living like that, okay? They want to be free from the interference of the government. They say that when you have not understood our customs, when you have not understood how we live, why are you imposing certain laws on them? And why are you trying to impose the laws which you have for normal people for us? And they are also worried that once this happens, their constitutional protection, their cultural identity, their jobs, their land, everything will be affected. And that is why they are saying that give us an ADC or give us an autonomous district council or an ARC, so that we can regulate our own affairs. Okay. So basically, this is the premise of their demand, that yes, they want to protect their land, they want to protect their very different culture. Their culture, if you study about it, it is very different from the culture which we are following. And most of the tribal people do not identify themselves with any religion. You cannot say they are associated with Hinduism, Christianity, etc. No. Until and unless they specify it, they do not associate with any religion. Okay. They have their own religious practices, they have their own personal laws. Okay, and that is why they are saying that we do not want to have any kind of interference by the central government or the state government, and that is why we should be included in the 6th schedule, because inclusion in the 6th schedule will give us an autonomous district council. Moving forward, special provisions under Article 371 would allow protections to be extended to the local population of Ladakh while stopping short of the widespread autonomy that is provided to ADCs and ARCs under the 6th schedule. So see, Article 371 would definitely grant them an umbrella of special protections that is granted to other tribal areas in India, but it would not grant them the autonomy which they are wanting. And this is the whole debacle between the central government and the tribal people. And if you'll ask me about the stand of central government, see, Ladakh is a very sensitive area because we have our neighbors like Pakistan and China. And Jammu Kashmir is already a very disputed area. So the central government does not want to take any kind of risk. Okay. And this is being said by the scholars as well, that no, the central government understands that yes, the area is a very sensitive area, okay, and that is why the central government is not able to take any kind of risk, and that is why it was made a union territory. It was not made a state, and that is why it does not even have a state legislative assembly. So the area is very sensitive to the country of India, and it is very important for us to secure the national integrity, security of India, so that we are free from any kind of attacks by our neighbors. So this is the perspective of the central government, and I have already told you the perspective of the people of Ladakh, because it has 97% of tribal population. So this is an ethical dilemma. You cannot say that the central government is wrong, and you cannot even say that the tribal people are wrong, because India is a country that values unity in diversity. So let me know in the comment box below, what do you think, okay, about the whole debacle. With this, we come to a conclusion of our today's discussion. We have seen what is the 6th schedule in our Indian Constitution. We have also understood that why is Ladakh demanding a separate statehood. Why is it saying that include us in the 6th schedule of our Indian Constitution? And we have also examined in detail Article 371 of our Indian Constitution. Now let us discuss a practice question for your prelims examination. So the question is, the 6th schedule talks about the formation of ADCs under which article of our Indian Constitution? So basically, option A is Article 244, option B is Article 245, option C is Article 249, and option D is Article 250 of our Indian Constitution. Let me know the correct answer in the comment box below. I hope this session was insightful for you. If you have any feedback regarding this session, you can drop it in the comment box below. If you liked today's discussion and found it to be helpful, kindly like the video and subscribe to our channel for more such interesting updates. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.